So here's a second example of solving a system by elimination. So if you remember, I said we will, in order to solve an equation or system of equations, you can't solve when you have two variables, so you have to eliminate one of the variables. So in order to eliminate a variable, I need to have the same variable have the same coefficient and one be positive and one be negative, so they will cancel each other out. So my y's won't do that because this is a 5y and a 4y, and both of them are positive, so that won't work. But if you look over here, I have a negative 6x and a positive 6x. And so the negative 6 and the positive 6 will cancel each other out. When we're working with elimination, you work vertically, meaning up and down. So I'm going to combine like terms up and down here, vertically. So negative 6x plus 6x is 0, so they cancel each other out. And 5y plus 4y is 9y. And 1 plus negative 10 is negative 9. So I really don't need that 0 here, and I just know that 9y would equal negative 9. So now I can divide each side by 9, and I have y equals negative 1. So now that I know y equals negative 1, I can substitute that into either of these two equations, and then I only have one variable, x, and so I can solve for x. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll put it into the top one. So I'm going to say negative 6x plus 5 times negative 1 equals 1. Okay. So 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. So negative 6x minus 5 equals 1. And then I'm just going to solve my equation. I'll add 5 to each side. So negative 6x equals 6. And now I can divide by negative 6. And I know that x equals negative 1. So now my solution to this system is x equals negative 1 and y equals negative 1. So now I can test this out. If I think that x and y are each equal to negative 1, when I come back up here to my two original equations, I can substitute those numbers in for x and y, and it should make a true statement. So I'm going to do that over here. So I'm going to have negative 6 times negative 1, because we said x was negative 1, plus 5 times negative 1, because we said y was also negative 1, and that should equal 1. So negative 6 times negative y is 6, and 5 times negative 1 is minus 5, and 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. So that works. Then I'm going to come down here and try it with this equation. I'm going to have 6 times negative 1 plus 4 times negative 1, and that's equal to negative 10. And 6 times negative 1 is negative 6, plus 4 times negative 1 is negative 4, and negative 6 plus negative 4 equals negative 10, and negative 10 times negative 10 equal. So I know that that has been correct. So my solution to this was x equals negative 1 and y equals negative 1.
All right, y'all, so I'm going to show you how to solve a system by elimination. So when you're trying to solve an equation, you can't solve it if you have two different variables. The only way we can solve is by getting one variable, which means I have to somehow eliminate the